Good morning, good morning. It's +1 degree, but it's still morning, just about. Yeah, I thought I'd make this chilly video. My goodness, it's cold. I'm so happy I got this. Man, I got the vents open on my jacket. Whoops, no wonder I got a bit of a chill. Let's close them back up. It's like, this jacket ain't that warm. It's like feeling a bit of a chill. I've got all the liners in though today, so I've start making this little update about the CRF, I guess. As the sun is out, but it is blisteringly cold today. I will, where's my screen? The screen's broken, but I've repaired the bike, so it's back on the road. I will stop momentarily to show you all the repairs that I've done. It's not that bad. Wow, my face is cold. Probably should be careful on these country roads. It's been -2. Could be some ice somewhere. Let's go around these corners nice and slowly, like. Let's not have a repeat of what filled into this poor bike. Hands pretty cold, I guess. I've only got one layer on, no hand muffs on. These plastic things don't do much. Don't do much at all. But yeah, this new jacket is working wonderful. It's keeping me nice and dry. No cold air going through my zip. As let's pull over here. So I guess let's quickly go around. Let's quickly go around what broke. So yeah, feel messed up my headlight. It's still a bit loose. I put some more zip ties in there, so it's holding it in place now. And I had to rebend this bracket. This bracket here was all bent up, so the dash was, instead of the dash pointing like here, it was tilted forward a bit, so it was more towards me. So I rebent this bracket, didn't break it, so I rebent this bracket, so I put that back to normal. I was like, wow, he did a fair old hit. And then replaced this clutch cable because this handguard had come up and had come up to here. The mirror stopped it from going too far, but it snapped this thing in half. This metal thing here, or no, here it snapped. Sorry, yeah, snapped this here. So all I've done is replace the clutch, and the screen is broken, but the mounting kit is still fine. So I can salvage the mounting kit and reuse that. And we could only find the screen for sale, but it was the screen and mounting kit. Couldn't find just the screen. It was, I think it's 150 for the screen and mounting kit. And the screen alone is around 100 and something, but I just had to call it a day. Just give me the money for the clutch and some money towards the screen or whatever. I'll replace the screen later, maybe, because that brings me on to the second part, I guess, of this thing. Is it time to get rid of this bike? I'm going to have to think about it, but it's on the, unfortunately it's in the cards. It's possibly, might have to be time to say goodbye to it. I mean, can I afford to keep it at the moment? Yes, I can afford to keep it, as in I don't need the money, but I can't afford to run all the bikes. And I've put my BMW on the road. So this one is the last day of the year. This one's coming off the road. Tomorrow the tax and MOT run out. So to get tax and MOT, it's 30 quid for an MOT, and what is it now? 40 quid for a tax for the year? So what's that? 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 quid for another year of this bike. If I was running only this bike, then yes, I would do it hands down. But I'm not. I want to just run the BMW next year. I might get one of the Cubs on the road as well. At the moment, all the Cubs are off the road as of the end of this year. So only the bike that will be on the road as of the 1st of January 2020 will only be my BMW. Just to save on some cash. I guess over the winter months as well, we're not really riding so much. So it doesn't really matter. So it doesn't really matter at all, really, what I do. But yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this bike off the road for January, February and March, ride the BMW solely, and I will service this bike while it's off the road. So I need to do all the filters, the oil, and possibly the valves. Now if I do the valves, or check the valves, I will video that. I'm gonna probably take it to a friend's house maybe or something. I'm not sure what to do, because I've never done valves where you actually have to do it with shims, so that's going to be all new to me. But this bike was everything. It's done everything, this bike has. How many miles is it on now? It's 32,000 miles, something like that. 2013 model. 32,000, something like that. It's around, so it's time to do a major service on it. And that's what I plan to do while it's off the road. Do I keep it or do I go? Because, I mean, I'd like to have this bike still. I'd like to keep it. But I also feel bad if it's just sitting there for a year and not being used. Like I said, I don't need the money. Like, this would only fetch me maybe a couple of grand and a bit if I was to sell it. So, if that, shall we say, look at the state of it. But it would probably sell. The prices are high at the moment. If I was to sell now, I'd get a good deal. Anyway. Still sounds alright. That rattle is the baffle. See if I can clear it. As you go along it clears up, but it's that baffle that's clicking. And yeah. So now I get to decide, do I keep this bike? Yay or nay? Incidentally, one last thing. I guess, well actually, you know what, Phil actually paid, he got two screens for the price of one. So he broke my screen. He also broke, I think he broke my old one, or he broke one of the old ones. So when I was moving house a couple of years ago, I had sold my GPZ about 2 or 3 years before, but I still had a load of GPZ spare parts. Loads of spare GPZ parts. So what he did was he came round before I moved, like the week before I moved, and took all my spare GPZ. He took the belly pan, he took the screen, and I don't know how long that screen lasted, but I think Mrs. Phil for 80 broke it or something. I can't remember which one it was, but either way they had the spare screen. So yeah, he got two screens for the price of one, so don't feel too bad about Phil paying for the screen.